Today's topic has to be one of my favorite questions. It says, where do I see myself in 5 years? Before I started this journey of recovery, of not being addicted to gambling, I used to feel like, I don't know, a pity party might be the word. Why are all these bad things happening? And through my journey, especially last year, I found out that all the things that have happened to me happened for a reason. Or at least this is my belief. Nobody signed up with a certified letter to tell me that, hey, X, Y, and Z happened so that you can be where you're gonna be in 5 years. So I'm happy to share my dreams with you and what I believe now that I was put on this earth to do, and how it impacts where I'll be in 5 years. As you know, the name of my business is 321 No Kiddin'. And it started with this little baby seed of an idea years and years ago about the concept of adults playing. And more specifically back then, it was my ex-husband. I believe that he was a big kid, and I wanted to throw him a birthday party with kid activities, but no kids. Because most parents will make events or recreation all about the children's experience, and adults don't know how to play. And I think this is even more important in the addiction space, people who are suffering with mental illness, because playing, not only does it do all the chemical stuff like endorphins and make us feel good and relieve stress, but it lets us take care of ourselves a little. So in 5 years, I hope to have at least my first 2 brick and mortar, what I've called recovery playgrounds in place. So the idea is there'll be no alcohol, no gambling, and no children allowed. Hence the no kiddin', no kid in my recovery playgrounds. And the vibe I want to put off and the environment I want to create is one of my journey of recovery. So Blue October is my favorite recovery group. So I'm going to have a blue room. And Zumba is one of my favorite activities. So I want a Latino flavored room with a nice menu that reflects the Latin culture and Zumba music playing in the background. But I also want to have, so I'm a believer that we should eat dessert first. Dessert is probably another addiction of mine. I will admit that. So I want, instead of just celebrating things like birthdays and anniversaries like we do in a traditional restaurant model, I want to be able to celebrate clean time anniversaries and be okay with it. Not just be hidden in a 12-step room to celebrate or a private HIPAA protected room. I want to be able to shout and address and celebrate people's recoveries. And boredom is one of the biggest reasons that I think people relapse. They don't know what to do with themselves. How do I fill the time? I mean, when I used to be in a casino, I would be 24, 36 hours straight and then try to sleep, but then I couldn't sleep because I was stressed about the money and all the things and vicious cycles. But instead of worrying about how to fill that time with the casino, I want to give people a place to go. And I also want it to be a place where people in recovery can come to work. So that's my dream. So in 5 years, I want at least 2 of them built. And I want my voice out there. I want people to hear me. I want everybody that I possibly can make happen know who Bobbi the Awesome is. And I want to change laws around gambling. I want every state to be able to create rules to where the gambling establishments will give back money for treatment. I want gambling recovery messages on the back of every raffle ticket, because I personally believe that everybody that gambles has touched a raffle ticket at one point in their lives. I want people to understand that arcades and the stock market and school raffles, those all constitute gambling. Yeah, not everybody's going to become a problem gambler, but I want everybody aware, because I believe that some of those steps and some of those actions are what lead people to the place I'm in, the place I was in with being addicted to gambling. So that's where I'll be in 5 years. Hopefully everybody will know me, everybody possible, and I will be helping and serving so many people who want to get their lives back and live healthy, happy lives.